Preview.
I'm Phil Lemper with the new Product Hits and Misses. First up, it's Revolution Foods Meal Kit Cheese Pizza, and it's a miss. Now, I love the idea of having a more nutritious kids pizza kit. 10 grams of protein and 16 grams of whole grains. Wow. Now, I tasted this both ways that they suggest, hot and cold. And frankly, neither one is all that good. The crust is way too chewy and tastes more like a tortilla. The pizza sauce, which has water as its first ingredient, followed by crushed tomatoes, is very bland. Now, the mozzarella is shredded much thicker than the fine shred that you see on the front of the package. The individual pouches themselves are not very kid-friendly visually or easy to open. Great concept, but there's a reason why kids love Lunchables. It's fun to make. This is not. Now, the wild berry fruit snack, which is made up of apple puree, apple juice concentrate, and mixed berry juice, does have a nice consistency, is very flavorful, and is one serving of fruit. Retails for $4.99 for 12 ounces. Total score is 68. Bilinski's chicken meatballs Italian style. Well, the good news about chicken is that it has less fat than beef. The bad news is that when you make chicken meatballs, they're just a bit chewy. 3 meatballs are just 90 calories, 3.5 grams of fat, and 14 grams of protein, but they do have 490 milligrams of sodium. My recommendation would be to use an arrabbiata or other flavorful sauce. The recipe does include Romano cheese and other spices, which does add a bit of flavor, but it could use a bit more. Microwave each meatball for just 10 seconds each. My recommendation is to heat them along with the sauce for flavor and more tenderness. Retails for $4.99 for 12 ounces. Total score is 84. Phillips Gourmet Mushrooms Fire Roasted Steak Cut Portabella, and it's a hit. Now, if you like mushrooms as much as I like mushrooms, you've got to try these. Portabella mushrooms sliced the long way, prepared in oil, salt, garlic, and black pepper, make it easy to add mushrooms to just about any meal. I could see adding this to pasta with just a little bit more olive oil for a perfect and quick meal. The taste and the texture of the Portabella were perfect. My only complaint is that it does taste a little too salty. A serving size of 3 ounces has 307 milligrams of sodium and 9 grams of fat. Retails for $3.96 for 12 ounces. Total score is 87. Cherry Man Farm to Market Maraschino with stems is a hit. Now, these are not the maraschino cherries that you remember. They're not bright red and they're not sickeningly sweet. They are natural cherries the way they should be, and they're delicious. There is corn syrup and sugar added, but not nearly as much as the traditional maraschino. What I also love is this QR code right on the label that shows you the origin of the cherries that are in the jar, and all the cherries are grown here in the U.S. As delicious as these are, remember, each cherry is 10 calories and 2 grams of sugars. Retails for $2.99 for 10 ounces. Total score is 91. Mama Chia Squeeze Vitality Snack Blackberry Bliss is our hit of the week. How far can chia go? Well, if this is any example, very far. Chia seeds mixed with grape juice, blackberry puree and juice, and purple carrot juice. The taste is delicious, and the chia seeds, which are hydrated, adds a nice soft crunch. 1,200 milligrams of omega-3s, 500 milligrams of omega-6s, just 70 calories and 7 grams of sugars per pouch, and just 8 milligrams of sodium. They call it a snack, but this could be a great breakfast, mid-morning, or mid-afternoon snack as well. Yes, it's a package that's designed for kids, but it's all grown up with these ingredients. Retails for $1.69 for 3.5 ounces. Total score is 95. Tune in next week for Chicken Soup for the Soul chicken broth, lovely candy, caramels, gas lamp cinnamon caramel popcorn, whole grain organic sprouted pasta, and Kerrygold cheese Dubliner. Go to supermarketguru.com every Wednesday for more product reviews.